Set. Roger. I'm out for the walk around.
Okay, so small recap because we had an issue with the microphone. So today we're going to be flying the Boeing 737-800 BBJ to Zimbabwe. Today for this flight we're going to be using Active Sky for weather generation, and BeyondATC we will try to activate it later on because for some reason it does not allow us in this airport. All right, so this is about everything that you have missed so far. Okay, very good. So we're gonna be taxiing and taking off or at our own discretion. So go ahead. Okay, there is our iPad. So let's unload this. This was the flight from before. Let's import our current flight. Okay. And back to the FMC, sorry. So let's go ahead and load us flight to the virtual tablets here. Now back to the FMC here. Let's do some magic.
Hi,
so
the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
13. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, let's load it up. Okay, so zero fuel rate 49.9, planned fuel is 10.8 tons for the reserves. Oh, 1.6. Cost index for today's flight, that's going to be 17. Average wind. Okay, so we can find at the flight level 3900. That's going to be our cruising altitude. And the average wind will be at 257 degrees, and that's going to be at 60 knots. Knots, and average cruise wind. Yeah, so that's going to be for the average cruise wind. So for the temperature deviation, that's going to be -7. So that's going to get us to -49. Let's execute. And one. That's going to be leaving it as it is. Flap 5 CGT 23.3, trim will be at 4.6. For the departure, we're going to be departing runway 23 via Ovidos 1. Departure via a 2C position. For the arrival, we're going to be planning direct to Foxtrot Victor Romeo Golf. Right. Also, we can see Ethiopian is right nearby, 37,700. I think we see Qantas. Yeah, we have a 747 from Qantas here, right there. Okay. So that's all set. Let's go ahead and set the MCP. So for V2, that's gonna be 144 for our V2 speed 144. We're gonna be climbing 10,000 feet, and
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Auto throttle is armed. In case we're gonna need to come back, let's go ahead and check the ILS there. We're gonna be using an ILS runway 23. So let's set the final course to 227. So 227 on my side. Heading will be also 227 in case we're gonna need to fly the runway heading for some unexpected reasons. And on the left side we also gonna, sorry, on the right side we also gonna set to 227 where is first officer sits. Okay, so that's all set. Now onto the radius. So for the frequency, for our departure frequency, that's gonna be 110.3. And we're gonna set it on both sides, 110.3 on both sides for the nav comms. And in our destination we are planned to get we'll be arriving via runway 20. We're gonna be expecting runway 20 feet there as well. So let's see, that's going to be a VUR approach because I see that the only approach for this runway that it exists there. So for the final frequency we're going to tune into the VUR station, which is 113 decimal 1, however VUR, sorry, 113 decimal 1.
Bank angle.
Alright, so that's all set.
Minimums. 2,500.
Let's let him finish his checks.
500. 400. 300.
Maputo.
200.
So for the taxi, we're also gonna be taxiing as our on the screen. So for the taxi, we're gonna go and take Delta all the way. So gonna turn left and then take Delta all the way to 123. Let's also use this time to turn on the APU. And we can also go ahead and request the release of the air conditioning unit. So let's go ahead and release that. Okay, so he's going through his final checks right there. Let's see that he says everything correctly.
Thanks. Welcome. Have a nice flight.
39,000 feet. That's great. Everything looks good. And as you can hear, our APU starting up. And as soon as the APU will be available for us, we're gonna see the light that it's off the bus. And let's put it on the bus, APU on the buses. Let's go ahead and release our ground power because we no longer need ground power. We are fully independent now, so they can take their electricity unit with them. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and brief our first officer for our departure. So we're currently at the gate. This is going to be our first flight of the day. Threats, we're not going to be expecting any threats. Threats will be rated blizzard on. We're currently underway, so that's going to be okay to return. APU not required, NTS is not required, and the procedure will be via seat. Let's go ahead and do
Are
that.
you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directives are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
The departure brief complete. Let's go ahead and move on to pre-flight checklist.
Stand by. We got a door light here.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
100%. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 199. Altimeter 1018 set.
Heading 199. Altimeter 1018. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Okay. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Hold on. We got a door light because the timer is actually quit. So go ahead and close that door. And door light is extinguished, and let's go on. V2 144 heading 227, altitude 10,000. Altitude 10,000.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 129, V-rotate 132, V2 144.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light. On. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 1, then 2. Sequence is 1, then 2.
Checked.
Okay, let's go ahead and start a pushback.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
I think we're gonna quickly edit the pushback. Okay, so GSX, if it's not set up correctly, it sometimes can go ahead and crush you in some stuff.
Locking gear.
A quick edit. Yeah, so no, we want to be right. Okay. But okay, something like that. I think I overdid it. So gonna go with that. Yeah. Okay. And we would like. Yeah, so that's gonna be good.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Brakes, please.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Okay. Parking decks are all list.
Push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Start engine number 1.
Starting engine 1.
Well, the timer has quit, but the process is not, so well.
Oil pressure.
Okay. Oil pressure and go ahead and start engine number 1.
Starter cutout.
Alright, starter is cut out, and number 1 is
Number 1 stable.
Engine number 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
And the parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Flaps 5. Before taxi checklist.
Truck disconnected.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist.
Roger.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall.
Checked. Checked.
Checked auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detained.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Still.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Left. To the left.
Clear right.
Now let's go.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Mozambique. Yeah, so that's gonna be Mozambique. That's a problem. Okay, my mistake. So the cabin is ready for takeoff. I think we can get the BeyondATC going right now.
BeyondATC connected.
Yep. Oh, I can't find any. Okay, so this part is gonna be probably entirely without beyond ATC, because the issue is with our destination airport. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flap 5, green light. Flap 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.6 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Yeah, I do use Toby, but it's
Check.
like this. Yeah, should I use it on takeoffs? Takeoff. Maybe it's some landings my head get too sensitive, so I sometimes turn it off for landings though. So there is no ATC to clear us out, so we're gonna be doing that ourselves. Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go. set.
Airspeed alive.
80 knots.
Check.
V1.
V1. Rotate.
V2.
'Positive rate.
Rate of climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. .400 feet.
Left up.
Speed checked. Flaps up, set.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear, up and off. Flaps, up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Select LNAV.
LNAV.
Select VNAV.
VNAV.
Bank angle.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The stick turns. Select set flight level 2, but continue to 2. Set flight level 180.
Flight level 180. Set.
And let's go continue our climb here. After takeoff checklist is complete. And we're gonna be switching onto autopilot soon enough. $10,000.
10,000. Happy to release the cabin?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
Let's turn off my head for a bit. And autopilot is not yet on. I think we to engage it after we're gonna be reaching the cruising altitude, which pretty much we have some time more for a cruising altitude. A pretty steep climb here. 3,000 feet per minute. Just lowered down just a bit. Okay. flight level 280.
Flight level 280 set.
Let's go ahead and continue our climb to 280. Pretty good weather out there. Timberland, pretty nice. Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 183. Now.
Alright, altimeter is standard. We have about 40,000 feet to climb here. Passing 21,000. We'll increase our speed just a bit. That's flight level 390.
Flight level 390 set.
Okay, 24,000 feet. Slightly to the right just a bit here, but let's correct that. The temperature outside is 0. soon we're gonna be starting to see the trails of the aircraft. About -13 degrees. Got some bumps. Yeah, we definitely got some bumps here. Continue our climb. Countered. Okay, 28,000 feet, leaving 28. Definitely the wind is stronger right now. About 65 knots from our left side. Because we have about 9,000 feet to climb here. Let's hope the 9,000, as we reach the 39,000 feet, it won't be that rough. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and engage the autopilot now and see what's up with our route. Okay, so
autopilot on. Autopilot off. Autopilot on.
The autopilot. Let's see that he got it. He got it. Good. So the autopilot is good. So we're gonna be direct to FVRG. So Foxtrot Victor Romeo Golf. Let's go ahead and do this. That Foxtrot Victor Romeo Golf. Foxtrot Romeo. No. Foxtrot Victor Romeo Golf. That's, yeah. Execute. We're gonna be direct there, and then we're gonna be trying to start the BeyondATC. No, it's also challenging to the autopilot with this plane straight right now. Some light throws there, here and there. Let's go ahead, tune our radius to the viewer station 118, that's a mile 1. Let's go ahead to the FMC, back to the FMC, let's enter the fix. So, Foxtrot Victor Romeo Go. We want markers from it, 5 nautical miles from it, we want 10 nautical miles from it, and we want 13 nautical miles from the airport. Very good. Let's go. And check out the descent. Okay, so let's request the descent data here. Descent forecast. There is our trail. Okay, so the turn focus should be available in any second now. Over have a pressurization looks good. We have 105 knots on our left side. Really windy. And for some reason there was the descent data. So I'll check the double check the overhead. Okay, so it says that elevation is 4,900, minimum 7,000. Gonna be 1.23 and the elevation there's 4,000. Gonna set to 4,900 and the first officer did not set that, so let's go ahead and set that to 4,900. Oh, this is crazy. How we're rolling around here. Let's try to reconnect with BeyondATC. Let's see if it's gonna work for us.
BeyondATC connected.
Okay, so the Foxtrot Victor Romeo Golf at this airport cannot be used with the BeyondATC right now for some reason.
Bank angle.
Yeah, so yeah, some crazy wind.
Autopilot off.
I try to fly manually for just a bit. And
Autopilot on.
back to the autopilot. Okay, 1,000 feet to go. Until we do not have a
1,000 to level.
That's steep. Well, our passengers says they aren't happy with this. That's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see, descend data. We're gonna be descending at about 216 nautical miles. About in about 28 minutes or so, something like that. And let's prepare for our landing. So we're gonna be expecting a runway 23 view our approach. And we have 15,000 feet of runway, which is pretty awesome. 23. Probably, if it's gonna be a good day for us and a good landing, we can expect to get off at Shade, then taxi via Charlie Delta to the apron. But if it's gonna be slightly less good landing, then we can expect our hotel or Alpha. The ATC is 113.1, but we do not have any ATC, so that's not relevant to us.
Bank angle.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
Autopilot off.
Yeah.
Autopilot on.
I think we will descend to 27,000 feet. Later on. If that continues like that, so
Autopilot off. Autopilot on.
okay, let's do descent for 27,000 feet. Okay. 27,000 feet. But it's gonna be more stable with this altitude.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Autopilot off.
Bank angle.
It's wonder why the autopilot exceeds the bank angle, because of if I can control it, should we research the limitations for the autopilot? Should see, because 100 and 3 knots is no joke.
Autopilot on.
Back to the autopilot. And if I remember correctly, we had a very stable flight at 27,000 feet or so. So at 24, let's stay here, 34,000 feet. Seems like a stable altitude. Start a bit overhead. So we are flying about we're flying solo, so let's see. Okay, for departure and approach we're gonna be using an ILS 23. Sorry, V1, not ILS. With the condition batch 1. It will execute. The flight direct to Vacha. So we have 290 nautical miles before Vacha. And we're going to be descending just 106 nautical miles. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this monitoring this flight. In just about 10 to 15 minutes we will start briefing our first officer.
Ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via ATC vectors. For a VOR approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fix altitude is 7,000 feet. Decision altitude is 5,360 feet. Missed approach altitude is 7,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Thousand to level. Center fuel pumps off.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 4,900 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data. Check.
Villa 144 minimums 5360 feet.
VREF 144. Minimums 5360 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed. Check.
Transition set altimeter 1024. Transition set altimeter 1024.
One zero two four. Set passing 16,700. Now. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Approach checklist.
Stand by.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety,
Approach checklist.
will now walk through the cabin.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
1024 set.
Checked.
1024 set.
1024 set. Approach checklist completed.
Turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions and check the security of your seatbelt. We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
Thousand to level.
Lap 1.
Speed check. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats. Flaps 1 set. Speed check. Final approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude is set. Flaps 5 set.
One flat 15.
Speed check. Gear down. Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed check. Flaps 30 set. Check.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continues. Continues.
Speed brake.
Sound.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flat 30 green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Very good.
Autopilot off. Thousand feet, stable. Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
500 feet.
Continue.
Minimums.
Minimums.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Speed brake up. Reverser's normal. Auto brake disarm.
Okay, to clean up.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rebel flight. No cabin has turned off. No sign of the aircraft is parked safely past the gate. This will be your indication that it's safe to move out the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
We actually landed at Julia. Oh, pretty nice.
APU on the buses.
So we had a pretty good exit view. I thought we're gonna be up at Alpha at least. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and back to the gate, even though probably there is no parking over before, but I think yeah, they are. So let's get gate 5, Juliet 5, request to follow me. No, let's go ahead and request to follow me car. Yeah. In the meantime, let's go ahead and review the feet per minute at the it's 151 FPM. I'd say it's pretty good. That's pretty bit low though. Okay, where is that follow me car? There is. Also, if you like my livers, you are more than welcome to download them in the link in the description below. I forgot to mention that. Okay, we are following you. doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
Other checklist.
Stand by. Check. Check.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps
Up.
Parking brake.
Released.
Engine start levers.
Off.
Weather radar
Off.
off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Secured aircraft. Secure checklist.
Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.
Right, so this is it for our flight. Thank you very much for joining in. I much appreciate if you could like and subscribe and follow me as well. If you like my library, you are more than welcome to download it from the link in the description. And I hope you're gonna have a great day, and I hope to see you on my next streams. Have a great day.